Back in 2013, I was about 19 years old. I was with my friend at his great grandma's house and our other friend. It's a very small and very old house, so it's likely to have some history. We would frequently go there to hang out, have a blunt and some beers on the porch while listening to music. In many cases, we would spend the night to avoid driving. Sometimes I get a really creepy vibe there. His grandma stayed in her room most of the time, but sometimes would crack the door open and I would see her pale face peeping through. Creepy, but also just the old antique feeling of the house wasn't always ideal for comfort. Anyway, one night me and my friend dozed off and fell asleep. My friend in his room, the other on the couch, and me on the floor. Suddenly, I am woken up by my friend on the couch, who is frantically looking for his phone. He is low-key panicking because he can't remember the last time he had it. I need it for something the next day. My friend comes from his room and we help him look for it. We tore apart the couch, under the carpet. We even went out to our cars to check if he left in there. Nothing. The whole time I was using my phone to call his, to hear it vibrate. But from what I remember, he kept it on complete silent. He started to believe the possibility that his phone could have been stolen. Maybe from the Porsche or maybe from one of the cars. At one point, we all sat down and called his phone again. This time, somebody answers. We could hear static windy noise, like they are on freeway with open window. We hear an almost ghostly whisper, "I got your phone." My friend tells me, whoever it is, he has a tracker on his phone, and to just give it back, and we won't get the police involved. The voice didn't respond and hung up. Now we are all angry, especially my friend. It's apparent someone stole his phone and had the audacity to answer it and taunt him. We call again. They answer, same static windy noise, but no voice. Again they hung up. We are all contemplating what our next move will be, and I'm thinking about calling the police. Then when I'm sitting on the couch, I reach my hand behind it and feel his phone, wedged between the couch. We found his phone. He was very relieved and we were all happy for him. But then it dawned on us, who the hell answered that phone? Whose voice was it that answered and said they have the phone? It's impossible. It couldn't be a prank. We were all in this tiny living room together and we all heard the voice. We felt this really eerie feeling because we all heard this creepy voice, but there is no explanation for how this could have been happened. To this day, we have no explanation. It's only unexplainable paranormal experience I have ever had.